Alright guys, we are on a wild ride today. Let's open up my Bitcoin position. Here is my Bitcoin position, currently live. We enter the short here. Probably should have waited till a little bit of buying to enter here, but I was concerned it was going to break down before we entered. So here's what happened last night while I was sleeping. I was actually up for this. I saw this plunge, and I thought there'd be a little bit more buy up to probably closer to here. So, we set an alert here, and we waited, we went to sleep, and it just never hit. So we woke up, we see that it actually touched the 50 on the Fibonacci. So we missed a really, really good entry for a long-term hold. Maybe like a good swing trade would have been here. But we missed that. It's fine. We see it breaking down. We waited to see if any of these would break this and then retest this high. We had the alert set right here. Let's go ahead and delete that because that's not going to hit. And we see it breaking down closer and closer to the actual low. We enter the short here. This have a $100 stop loss. And we see this break. Right now we're up 170 on the day. But if this continues, which it looks like it wants to, this is going to be a very large position. As you can see, we're still holding these levels. We're at the 20% where I believe. So these levels represent the strength of these support levels. So I believe this position will, this strength. So I believe this support level will hold 20%. There's a 20% chance we hold this and bounce. There's a 65% chance we hold this level and bounce, and there's an 85% chance we hold this level and bounce, and I pretty much am almost 100% sure we're not getting below this. Alright, update on the trade. We opened up another position. We opened up a 20x leverage on Bybit with 250 or 260. I wanted to go a little bit heavier, but another part of me was like, you want to have some room for a stop loss. So here's the stop loss on the 250 trade. We entered like here. Sorry, here. I think it was here. We're up a little bit right now. We're just waiting for new lows to just keep breaking. We could even see the bottom of this range get tested. Honestly, based off of how fast we just cut through this level of support. Here, let me get this out. Based off of this right here, this was supposed to act as support. We were supposed to do a little bit of a bounce here. I was expecting a bounce, similar to like something like this, where it would come back up and test this, and then we can test it again. But we did not get that. This is telling me that we're probably going to cut straight through this entire range. And here's the range. So it's pretty much we're already halfway down there. So it's from 19.8 all the way down to 16.3. And since we're already pretty much halfway there, I have no contingencies with the fact that we're probably just going to run all the way straight down to, I would say, about 14,000 is probably where we may stop. 14,000 is the top of this little area. It's the first level of back testing we see here. We see it. We see this area. We see this, and if you zoom out, we come this further. This is the first rejection here on this run. So, we got one, 2, 3 within this zone. We got this area here. We got this is the break of this. So I mean, this is a pretty good strong level. We may actually see a solid bounce here. Something to the effect. I don't know how much of a bounce we're gonna get. Maybe up here. So we may see a bounce from like 14 to like 17. Might be the bounce area. There's been absolutely no strong bounces though. Like we've had this range. This is like the closest thing to a strong bounce we've seen. Since we've broken the support, we've not seen much of any of that. Like this is a good bounce, but we'll see what happens. Currently we're up 135 on KuCoin and at the break even right now on my Bybit. Alright, update. It's been probably like 30 minutes. Update on the trade. We are up 119 on this. We also took $25 profit, and we are also up 360 on my Bitcoin position. You can see right here on my KuCoin. I'm waiting to see if this acts as a bottom and maybe we see a little bit of a bounce. If we don't, which doesn't look like we will based off of these indicators. It looks like we're not really going to see that. We did lower my stop down to here, so we will be locking in, I believe, 236 on my coupon position, and we will be locking in a little bit on my buy bit position as well. So probably like $300 total. If we locked in everything right now, we would be making a little over 450, I think like 475 maybe. But I mean, if this continues going down, we're going to be missing out on a lot more money than we would be making right now. And I think this is going to continue going down. We just have to be a little bit more patient. I would like to sell closer to the bottom of this range, probably like 17. So that would be like another like $300 or $400. Wow, that's a lot. Actually, that's 10%. Oh, let's see if I do that correctly. Yeah, that's like an extra 8%. Wow. We're gonna have to reevaluate where we want to take profit, because I'm not really sure. I think I might just keep trailing my stop and just put them at levels where if we break, we will probably reverse. So alright guys, my stop loss has been triggered. We are up $265 on my Bitcoin short. So that's good. We did miss out on an extra $100 if we sold at the lows, but you know, what are you gonna do about that, right? And we locked in, I think, 50 bucks on this position too. So we're up 310 for the day. Does suck that it got triggered, because I wanted to hold this a little bit longer, but we're gonna look for some buying and then try to get in on some shorts. We see 5-minute buying is starting to come in a little bit, so hopefully we can get back up here again. That'd be nice. We can go for some shorts. We did see a really large amount of selling in a very short amount of time, so let's see if we can see a little bit of buying so we can get on some more shorts. I'm gonna update you guys. I have a doctor's appointment within the hour, so I won't be able to look at the charts, which sucks, but you know, 310 on the day is not that bad. We were up at one point, I think 450. We were up like 360 on a KuCoin, and then like 120. So that's almost $500, but it's fine. 310 is definitely fine. We had a good stop loss. We had the potential to run this down even larger. We could have made $1,000 if they just kept breaking down, but you know, we're still good. Take the profits, look for the next trade. But yeah, this is my next level. Let me move this out the way. This is my next level I'm looking to enter in at, somewhere around here. If we can get this level here, that'd be good, because this is where we back tested at first. I don't actually know if we get past here though, so we'll see. This is also the first little hurdle we have to get past, but we see some buying coming in on the 15. I think this rejects like it did all this way here, but we'll see what happens. If we miss a short, that's fine. Honestly, I don't want to chase. I'd rather not chase, because we could see a bounce soon. Maybe a bounce up to like here, and this movement right here would be enough to stop me out, so I have to be careful where I find my entries. But yeah, man, have fun shorting. Hope you guys are making money on this. Alright, so while we were at my doctor's appointment, I went ahead and took a trade while I was on the train, and we closed it after the doctor's appointment. It hit my stop loss. It bottomed out at 17,600 and bounced and stopped me out for $170 profit. Alright guys, update on the trades. So we locked in. Let me close this window. Alright guys, update on the trades. We closed in on the trades. We were trailing our stop loss. Can you go away please? Jesus, there we go. So we closed in on the trades. This one was at one point in profit $300, but we ended up locking in $169. And on Bybit, I ended up locking in a total of 100 between both of the two trades. And we currently have the trade here. We've been holding this trade for a couple hours now. So here's what happened. This is the trade we first took this trade as we saw the break of this level. We predicted the break of this level, which it did very clearly. We had a pretty good stop loss on it too, so that was very nice. We trailed the stop and then ended up getting out. I think I don't remember where I got out at. I think it was here. We got out here, So we trailed the stop, broke down here. We trailed the stop, and we got stopped out right here. I think it was like on the dollar, the exact dollar, which sucks. So this trade went like this. We got stopped out right here on the dollar. That sucks. And then we waited for a entry, and we ended up entering right here on the decline of this higher high. And we ended up trailing the stop as well again, and I believe we got stopped at right here. We got stopped. I think we got stopped here actually, which sucks because that's half of the profit. Had we had waited, we would actually no. I think we got stopped. Yeah, we got stopped on this candle. Had we had waited, we would have made some more money. This is like almost double the move. Yeah, we would have made double, which sucks. Anyways, buying entered, and it took off very fast from $17,600. Took up 10%. This is a 10% move that happened within 1 hour. And we waited very, very patiently. We were very tempted to get in here. I thought this was the double top that we like to see on Bitcoin. We did not enter. We waited very, very patiently. Had we saw the break of this, I probably would have tried to chase it. I would have went for a short here. Had we saw the break of this level, we would have got a confirmation on the double top, so we would have gone for a short. This level did not break though, and we kept waiting because I had a suspicion that this would continue trending up, and it did. Once we saw this, I mean, you can't see it too well, but this is actually a bull flag, so we waited for that to pump, and then we entered on the short. We entered, I want to say we entered here. Yeah, we entered on this candle after we saw this rejection, because we see a bull flag here. It's the bull flag, right? And then we're supposed to see a second bull flag if it wants to continue, and it ended up rejecting at the same level in which it bought. So we took the risk. We were like, all right, you know, worst comes to worst, we're gonna have a pretty tight stop loss, which we did. This is 1.6, and also if you zoom out, this is the exact level in which we got rejected previously to cause the initial plunge. So this is why I was very confident in going for this at this level. Our stop loss was right here, a little bit above it, and I mean the trade's going very well. We were risking 1.65 to potentially make 6.34. Now we're not completely in the clear yet, mainly because of this hourly. The hourly is the only thing at the moment that's kind of concerning. Everything else is indicating to a bottom to get tested again. So we're most likely going to see this break down and touch this bottom. I'm going to try to get out in between this area, between here and here is where I'll be looking to exit. At the very least, I'll be exiting at least half my position here, and maybe I'll try to see how it looks when we're here. I'll probably get out half my position here. If it comes down a little bit lower, I'll put my stop loss here and then let the rest ride. So that's kind of what I'm thinking about, because this is already a pretty good trade. This is a 6.34 divided by 1.65. Yeah, so that meets my criteria. I usually shoot for 3 Rs. Like 3.5 R is 3 to 5 R is what I'm shooting for. So this is pretty much a 4, and that's what I like. So we're just watching this trade. If we add up everything I made today, we made $100 on BitGet, and then we made 2 trades today on Bitcoin today. That was 264.67 and then the 169, and now we currently have this trade. This trade will make me 310, so that's gonna be 843 today. That's a really good day. It's gonna help with the losses that we had previously. If we lose this trade, we will lose, I believe, $140. We'll lose $100, so that would still put us at like a $400 day, which is still very nice. And then we have tomorrow. I don't know if there's going to be any setups tomorrow. Alright, so today's the day after. I just want to up you guys on how yesterday went. We took a trade today on the 19th. This is today. We just got stopped out for $47. We kind of did a little bit of chasing, and we're probably not going to trade anymore for the rest of the day. So I'll trade on Monday. But this is how yesterday went. We made the last trade. We locked in 210, and let's go ahead and count. So that's 290, 264, pretty much 260. Whoops, 290, 290 plus 265 plus 169 plus 210. Let me just make sure that's correct. Oh wait, no, this 290 is from the 16th. So it made 611 or 644, and then you add the $100 from Bybit, so that's 744 is what we made yesterday. I'm not gonna count the $100 though. So we made 644 today. So that's gonna be 710. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'm gonna take the rest of the day off, and I'll get to you guys on Monday. See if there's any trades. Alright, there we go. Trade just got executed. 210.69. We take those. I don't know what Bitcoin's gonna do here. The selling looked to slow down on the 5 and the 15. 15's a little weird at the moment. It could come test this line and come back down. I don't know. The selling is picking up, but the buying, I think, is keeping this afloat a bit. I don't know. Anyways, that's good enough for me. I mean, we were shooting for a little bit more profit, but you know, it is what it is. We're gonna add a little bit. We're gonna correct the tally and see exactly how much I'm up. So we made 100 on Bybit. We made 210.69, 169.02, 264.75. So we're at 744 for the day. 744.46, 44, 46. P&L is 23.30. $26.81. Alright, just added the numbers. They look good. We were shooting for a little bit more profit, but honestly, I think I'm fine with this. And it looks like it kind of wants to do a little bit of buying on the 5. So there's a chance we can potentially get back up here again. But I'm going to call it a day. End of the day, 744 profit today. That's good. So we're definitely redeeming ourselves from the past couple of days. Like, these 3 days were really bad. This one was the worst one. We lost like $2,000 on this day. We lost 870 on crypto, and then we lost like 750 in the stock market, something like that. So that's quite a lot of money. But we keep having days like this, we can recover from that pretty quickly. Thank you guys for watching. And I might not trade tomorrow. We'll see how the markets look, but till then, see you Monday. Peace. Alright guys, so it looks like Bitcoin selling is starting to slow down a bit. We have our stop loss move to this point. We will be profiting a total of $217 on this trade. Pretty good. Just waiting for it to hit my stop. Then I'm going to call it a day. We're up quite a bit. I think we will be locking in. Wait a minute, wait. Just wait for this to hit my stop. This might take a while. Mm-mm-mm.